You may see dead fish floating in the water or moving more slowly these days. The recent cold snap has really impacted them. But if you're thinking about taking advantage of the situation and netting these fish, it could cost you in more ways than one. SNN Local News 6 reporter Jessica Jordan joins us now with more on why taking some of these fish could be dangerous and illegal. Jessica.
Well, since the cold weather hit the state, law enforcement are hitting these local waters. They're looking for fishermen who may be taking advantage of these fish species that are easily accessible right now. Freezing water makes it hard for saltwater fish to move. That's why you may see groups like these moving sluggishly close to the water's surface. This easy access can be a plus for fishermen who don't have to work very hard to get a full catch. Some will even net these frozen fish if they're floating dead in the water.
They're still good if their gills are red and their eyes are clear. Short of that, I would avoid one. If they're still flexible and they're not rotting as quickly because the water's so cold.
But Florida Fish and Wildlife say taking one of these from a fish kill can be dangerous. The cold weather can make them more susceptible to disease.
I would not eat a dead fish that I netted out of the water. The lethargic fish, once again, I'm not sure I would want to net and eat a fish like that.
But commercial and recreational fishermen are taking advantage of these slow-moving fish. They're casting nets out and catching them in droves. While it's not illegal to catch most of these lethargic fish, it is against the law to take snook from the waters right now. These large fish won't be in season until the end of the month, but they are appealing to fishermen who now have a clear shot at catching plenty of them. If you do, you may face serious consequences from law enforcement.
It's a second-degree misdemeanor, punishable by 60 days in jail and or a $500 fine. We do take people to jail for that.
Florida Fish and Wildlife officers have already apprehended several people in Sarasota and Charlotte counties for bagging these large fish. They're out of season until the end of the month. But Frank Winkle isn't interested in catching snook. He's catching plenty of other available fish. He says he'll take advantage of the cold snap as long as it lasts.
I don't see a problem with that. There are regulations on the fish, but they're pretty past any useful life expectancy.
Law enforcement are warning boaters to be careful in shallow waters like these because as it warms up this weekend, manatees will even be coming into these shallow waters to stay warm during the cold weather.
Jessica, are there any plans to clear out some of those dead fish?
Not really any plans to clean out the dead fish out of the bays, but biologists with Florida Fish and Wildlife are going out right now while the fish are moving slowly and taking samples of a lot of the species, especially the snook right now.
All right, Jessica Jordan reporting for us. Thanks, Jessica.